Hello, trading is closed on October 26th. Well, my call from over the weekend was correct as far as direction was concerned. I was looking for lower prices, but it certainly was not correct with regards to the magnitude. I was looking for a gap outside of Friday's range. We did have a gap. We never filled the gap, but we never traded outside of Friday's range at all. Typically what happens when I look for a gap outside the day's range and that doesn't happen, the next most likely thing is we close little change, and that's what happened today. Usually after you close little change, you have the big move the day following. They have some new graphics in version 9.5 of TradeStation, which I'm using now. So when a target gets hit, it's kind of tough to see the white dot. Early on, MEJT said ultimately lower prices would print and ultimately higher prices would print. If you look closely, the white dot when the higher prices printed is right here. The rally was said by the system to be false. We retraced to the required line. In the afternoon, we had a rally again. The system said it was false and that prices would retrace. The retracement was said to be false and that prices would retrace again, and all that's happened. These resistance lines up on top, those are from yesterday's MEJT pattern, the AM MEJT pattern. Well, we still haven't satisfied the ultimate sell. We have an optional target. If it doesn't print by tomorrow, I'd forget it, of 2067.67 and an ultimate price target of 2067.08. Ultimate price targets don't have to print soon, but they almost always do. Doesn't mean it has to print tomorrow. Well, it's kind of easy to see a stilt. You could talk yourself into a diamond, and if we had a right stilt, as I was looking for yesterday or Saturday, everything would still work. It's really not too good when you have a gap up like this and make a series of highs and can't close over any of the highs. It usually leads to lower prices unless we have a gap over this high. But it isn't too bad that we gapped down, hit a low early in the day, and rallied all day long and couldn't go under that low. That usually leads to higher prices unless we gap under that low. So for those reasons, I'm looking for a gap opening tomorrow. I believe it's going to be down because after having a rally all day long, we couldn't close over any of those highs because I want this gap to fill at some time and because I have lower price targets from MEJT. That's what I'd like to see, but I freely admit it isn't a lock, and if I'm wrong, it'll be obvious before the open. If I'm right, the target is the origin of the left stilt, and that's today's call.